either. A little bit easier to catch. Oh, okay. You see a melee hero, you go for the bounty hunter. Southeast Asia teams have been, which they can create chaos. Is this one? The end. As Azure taking a good position here on the high ground, and the side of IHC, well, they're also next to their tower, not really looking to fight. Nice ward placement here. They want to wait a little bit and then go for it. They understand the level 1 of Azure is nothing to laugh at. Pango comes in, uses the shield crash, and you're gonna have a rough time killing him. So once they've scouted everything with illusions, now it's time to move away and actually get out on the map a little bit more. Again, killing illusions. No extra 2 gold for you. They might try to get this now, just with posturing aggressively. IHC will make sure that this rune is theirs, but 11 does steal 1, so it's gonna be 3 runes for IHC. I haven't seen many 3-to-1 rune trades. It's usually been a fair one with a 2-to-2, but a good start. Good start overall. It's gonna help the bounty hunter for sure to get a bottle first, and he's even gonna be stealing a lot of gold here. That's weird. He has a Santa hat. Santa brings presents, but as we know, Valve has already given a ton of lump of coals in this year, or previous year, or either way, for this year's New Year celebration. And really, bounty hunter, he's ready to take away something to make people cry. Ori on the receiving end of it, of course. Let's look at the side lanes. Focus on those. 11 and ace. They're gonna be going for the Marcy, and this is pretty dangerous, especially with the block grenade. No rebound. That's gonna be our first blood. The question is who will get it. 11 of course wants to be the one to secure it, and there it is, just waiting for ace to get him down, and we'll be getting that kill. Very nicely done. Bottom lane, Bach and FY. Bach is Fate Beyond, guys, so for those of you that don't know, but considering that the qualifier has been going for quite some time, you should be aware of it at this moment, I guess. FY being hella annoying. This guy has been at the top of the support food chain for freaking years, right? And I don't know if that's ever gonna change. I'm thinking every position 4 who would like to be the GOAT is looking at FY and like, retire please, retire please. Nope, nope. The guy still hasn't won a TI. Probably the one I'm sad about the most, him not winning it. Mid lane, Pango is gonna be farming solidly well, but Sanctity is gonna be stealing that gold. So in terms of gold, it's not gonna be good for Ori. Definitely not a nice lane for him. He still hasn't gotten a bottle. Usually with 7 CS you got it, but you don't have the bully usually taking your lunch money in the mid lane. Mid laners usually pretty protected from bullying of this kind. As Nagasarn gets lifted, and that's a bit of a miscommunication between FY and Bach. Could have been a solid combo, but first time is not the charm for them. So 4-3, he lives. Probably would have lived anyways, but it's the harassment that they were looking to get. Meanwhile, Se gets a pull off. We'll get the lane in a better position for 4-3, who as soon as you use the mirror image, FY's immediately there. Now he puts himself in a rough spot, and with the Riptide, with the minus armor, that's gonna hurt. You get to 0 armor this early on, and it's a problem. Speaking of low armor hero, Centaur, well, with a Helm of Iron Will and the Ring of Protection, he's really not that low armor. 8 armor at 3 minutes into the game is more than enough to feel comfortable in this lane. But to pressure the troll and to stop him from farming, well, that's a bit of a tougher job that he's gonna have. So not much has been happening other than that Marcy kill. A pretty slow start between the two teams. Guessing the troll will be going for a Battle Fury. No surprises there. Pango Diffusal Blade at some point. Magnus did go for the Wraith Band. Some extra stats for him. He is a universal hero right now. I always try to repeat that. A lot of people still don't know which is which, and sometimes it's hard to know. Magnus, he looks like a strength hero, right? But not anymore. Not anymore. Bounty is still agility. Pango, however, not so much. Ori starting to fall behind even in CS now a little bit. Understandable, because you always like to keep your distances. Top lane Lu is gonna be caught. Has the he's not the one with the healing lotus. That was actually 11, but still will be able to survive. There will be tangos. There will be the sidekick, so the lifesteal will definitely kick in. Level 2 sidekick, nothing to laugh at. How much is it? 15% lifesteal. Actually, the hoof stomp does connect Ace. Luckily for Lu, didn't have the cooldowns at that point with the Bramble Maze. That could have gone really, really badly for Lu. Still, does survive. It's important to apply pressure because we see that Lu has 27 CS, quite a lot for the laning stage, much more than his carry counterpart on the other side. That's a nice skewer onto the high ground, but the TP back to the tower. 4-3 will be able to continue farming still. No, it is quite annoying, right? That happens one more time, and you're stuck on the cliff. Maybe with the mirror image, you're gonna be lucky to get yourself down. Stop lane, IHC, looking towards the Marcy. That's a very dead Marcy if I've ever seen one. Just a double edge, and 11 gets himself another kill. That is gonna be a very, very fast Veil of Discord. If he wants it, could go for the phase boots. Either one are great. Right, you get even more armor. That would be amazing for the Centaur if he wants to just continue to do well in this lane. And he really has been having a great time, right? Marcy and the Troll. You think of, oh, these guys are gonna destroy everybody. Well, not the Centaur and the Dark Willow. They really do a good job. At least Marcy will do something to help his buddy in the mid lane. Where Sanctity is already level 6. The track is out, meaning his movement speed is gonna be insane. And look at just how much he's gonna be annoying the Pango. No raindrops. These shurikens, they're gonna hurt. He's just gonna continue the spam. Only 70 mana. Very small amount there, especially if he secures the first power rune. Rotation from the Venge. Ori will get spotted, but he was already under vision because of the track. And say in the vicinity, Ori is gonna be in some trouble. If the Bramble connects, he's gone. It will be said it gets the kill. And the first track does go towards IHC, who have been getting better and better throughout this qualifier. And now, the guys that are actually the favorites to win the entire thing are struggling in the laning stage versus them. Pretty good performance thus far. This laning stage going really, really well. We're gonna be switching to net worth fairly soon to see how that mid lane is really going, because this it's really bad in terms of CS, but imagine how much gold he has stolen. Ori, not again. He doesn't have a swashbuckler. He doesn't have the life. The shield crash will give him to live a little bit longer, but in the end he will fall. It's a disaster, and Se will get the kill. Sanctity, another track kill into his pocket. Okay, I'm gonna give you in the chat to write how this could have gone anything worse for Ori, but I don't think it could have. At least the Marcy will be getting some levels, but this is not the hero that needs it all that much, really. Sure, Unleash is a good spell, and even with all of that, the Centaur has more net worth than the Bounty Hunter, so he is ahead of the Troll as well. Things are going really, really badly for Azure. Now even worse with Bach going down. It is going to be 4-3 that gets the kill. Magnus is just not that high of an armor hero. The raid ban helps, but not that much. So with the Riptide, with the Wave of Terror, he's just food. Okay, this is going really, really badly. This last pick Bounty Hunter is hurting Ori so much. He cannot get level 6. He knows he can very easily die, and this ward still hasn't been rewarded. Ori's having a tough time. A really, really tough time. Se, hunting him again. Just leave him alone. The stun will connect. Swashbuckler is available. They probably won't be able to get the kill, but they're gonna get ultra close. Hides behind the tier 2, behind the tree line as well. Will survive because of it. On the top lane, the rebound does not connect. He does have the sidekick for Lu, who hasn't skilled up his ulti, hasn't saved the skill point. Sanctity isn't that great at pushing. Oh, he's gonna be going for an axe. Imagine how much damage that will be. I actually expected something like an Eternal Shroud early on, because the Bounty Hunter has some problems with mana. Ori, that's Rolling Thunder, but he'll never get a chance to use it. One hit, and there's gonna be a Shuriken. Actually, no Shuriken. He goes with the roll, and Ori will be able to survive barely. Sanctity, think about chasing FY, but it seems to not be worth it for the Bounty Hunter. Continues to be a problem. The first Rolling Thunder is used for nothing. Bach, I think he's looking at his team and thinking, I need that blink fast, and that's probably going to be something that he goes for. But speaking of which, 11, he might have it earlier already. Veil of Discord, Power Treads, sorry, the Phase Boots, that Blink Dagger. Well, if he continues with this trajectory, he's not going to be far off. Also, he gets a Healing Lotus, a second one. Ori again, tracked up. He does have a sidekick now, right next to him. We'll see how much the Marcy can actually do to help him. Time around, IHC, they're hunting for the troll. No level 6 is just yet, but the Dark Willow is very close. Lu, level 7 still hasn't been saving up that skill point. They see him clearly because of the ward, but in the end, Marcy might be the one that gets punished. They are going for him. Rebound at the ready, needs his troll to help him. The troll isn't coming, and it seems that it wasn't needed in the end anyways. 11 starting to pressure the tower, and really the ability of Azure to stop this, well, we don't see too many things they can do. I'm liking that Bach is getting the blink. You want to get that blink before this tower falls, because around the mid lane you can make the plays. Okay, Bounty Hunter with the amplified damage rune. Huge deal. That is a really huge deal. We'll get the track onto the Rubik. And let's see how the odds are looking right now. Azure in the back there. DXB 2024 is the promo code you can use with that banner down below to get yourself a free $50 bet. If you do want to use it, there are 2 banners down below on the stream, so feel free to go for either one of them. We'll take you to the betboom.com website, and we're seeing at IHC they're favored to win this game 1 right now, and for a good reason. 5 kills to 0, 3k gold lead. It's gonna be 4 now after the tower falls, and Magnus with his blink dagger, he's gonna be late. The tower won't be there, so you don't really have a great place to make plays on. Sanctity is working towards that Aghanims. 2 components are left. The amplified damage will get used right now. Track has been stolen, pretty huge, but track will be taken away. You are not the ones that is hunting for bounties. It is me. Now I'm gonna go for the RP with the Curse Crown. Will connect, stunning Worry as well. Now the Terrorize will connect on him as well. He still has the Rolling Thunder going for him. Sanctity has the movement speed to escape, and actually the Swashbuckle misses the Bramble, keeping him away. He does have the track to give him movement speed. Has been dusted, slowed down by it, but still will be able to escape. It is way too scary for Azure to go forward. No Rolling Thunder, no RP, and you get nothing out of that one. Not a single kill. The so-called favorites can't get themselves on the board here, and that's a big issue. Bach will have to blink dagger. Look at this invasion. Again, the supports of the side of IHC are in the face of Azure. Maybe if that Swashbuckler had connected and the Bounty Hunter had died, it would have been better. Mori, his Empower has expired, but he still will be able to finish off those Ancients with the help of the supports. Really nice catch-up for him. They are drawing a line towards the top lane, but already IHC are there. They're coming. We haven't looked at the Naga for quite some time, working towards the Manta. No surprises there. Already has a Yasha. And 11, he's the one that is smoked up. Got the blink before the Magnus, who's having his delivered at the moment. Troll underneath enemy vision. They see him clearly. They know where he is. And with the Bedlam and the stun, he's looking very much dead. Follow-up stuns as well. No chance to go for the battle trance. It is not a track kill, but it is a kill on a core that is working desperately towards his battle fury. It still does not have it. This top tower is gone. At least Azure are gonna try to get a trade. Is this gonna be successful? However, the top tower might fall too fast, and the glyph is available. Glyph is available on the other side as well, but it won't refresh if you use it now, so Azure are gonna have to think twice. Some nice words from Azure there on the top lane, so they know that the enemies are there, and that does give them the freedom to finish this tower off. I actually expected IHC to maybe contest this, but it is kind of scary going into the RP and the Rolling Thunder. I'm not gonna lie. Plus, level 3 magic missile from the Rubik has been stolen. Plus, has a greater healing Lotus. A lot of things going for Azure that could give them a couple of kills in the next fight. Though it is debatable if they can actually make it happen. So there are some FPS issues. Hopefully they get treated as fast as possible. And yeah, there's the case. We haven't had many problems here. I've had problems with the Singapore server. But the players in Southeast Asia and China have had so far good connections. In Eastern Europe, in the close qualifiers, there have been some problems and longer pauses because of the connection issues. And there it is, the smoke. Magnus is not with them, however, so there's a question how much they can actually get. Se, will they get themselves on the board? 14 minutes in, Azure. No, Se breaks the smoke in the worst possible way. I mean, when nothing is going your way, I guess this is what happens. Lu will get tracked. He's, of course, not going to be targeted. They understand that something was happening there. Protecting the invis with the bramble maze, and Lu will just deny it. So no invis for the Pango, who is working still towards his defusal. Some items are gonna be coming for them, but there's also gonna be an axe on the bounty hunter. Imagine how much damage that shuriken will be doing, and how much gold he will be stealing. That's also one thing to remember. Nagasar and Manta almost done. Troll is gonna be going for Yasha BKB, standard build. I wouldn't mind if he goes for a Manta first. A lot of things to dodge and a lot of things to remove. But BKB is a failsafe. If there is a fight to be had, to win it, maybe defend the Roche. So far, Azure have done a good job at slowing down this onslaught of their enemies. Though IHC, they're done with it. They're going for a move. Almost the Shiva's done on the Centaur. FY coming over. Not even gonna be a track kill. They don't wait for it. They just want him dead. I mean, it is a big thing killing FY. Killing him 2 times. 8-0. The stomp continues. They are though doing a really good job at controlling the map. Look at their wards. Very nice. Very nice from their side. Whereas, yeah, this is the downside currently for IHC. Their vision game has been, well, terrible, right? Considering how far ahead you are and how much you should be wanna blink out, he knew that Bach was gonna be gunning for him, and instantly they went for a smoke. They used every single smoke, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, they're not gonna have any for some time. But Von Hunter has the item scepter. They see Lu. Battle Trance is at the ready. Lu, he needs to run. There's the stampede being used. He needed to pop that ulti before the stun connected. Just a little bit longer, but maybe there could be a turnaround. The RP onto the 2 of them, into the tower. The Mars is coming in with the stuns. They are gonna annihilate them. Yes, we will take a nice nap after we smash the faces of your teammates. What a play coming out from them. They get 2 heroes in an RP, and then 3 heroes in the rebound stun as they're still chasing for more. The rebound movement speed not gonna be enough for Ori to get anything more, but he didn't even use the Rolling Thunder. Wasn't needed. Lu might have died there, but the turnaround was amazing. What a play. Really, really what a play. Centaur. Nothing he can do to save his buddies. Same is true for the Naga Siren. Sleep coming out a little bit too late. Oh, that's so huge. And immediately for a smoke, Azure, they smell blood. They smelled it. Now is their time. Without the sleep, 4-3 is a target. Will go through the twin gates, gets himself to a safe position for now. Heading towards the Magnus. Sanctity is there. Gonna start off. Magnus will have a blink in 5 seconds, but will you ever be able to use it with the next connecting? There's the TP is in. They understand this is dangerous. We'll move back for now. It's only level 1 track. It's really not that important as they are coming and they know 4-3 is here. They know which one is real. No sleep for you. There will be a sleep inside of your fountain, but that's not the one that he was looking for. This is gonna be a dead Naga Siren. Pops the Manta trying to run away, but ultimately will fall. Stampede now gonna be used. It was off cooldown, so he couldn't use it earlier. At least the shuriken will give them some gold. Lu, part of the engagement as well, coming over. RP not gonna be ready for another 25 seconds. Lu is gonna be annoyed. Sanctity comes over, gets the track off. Now they know there's a ward there. That's gonna be another problem because they're just gonna lose it. Nope, actually. Azure, they're running away. Okay, they know that there's enemy vision there, so they're just gonna bail. He's still not level 12. He hasn't been getting that many track kills ever since the start. Next item will be a halberd. That's a hell of an item versus the troll. Speaking of, Vampire Fangs, even more lifesteal, even more farm potency. He is the highest level on the map. It is gonna be a problem. You used all of your smokes. You didn't really get that much out of it. And it is the vision game that cost them so much. Even with that kind of a start, are you really gonna allow Azure do whatever the hell they want? They found the bounty hunter. They have the follow-up stuns. Thera is just not in time. Se, next on the menu, he just showed himself. It is gonna be the wave of Thera that is stolen. Lift up back into the hands of Azure, who do more than enough physical damage as they're gunning for more. Ace will get himself away, but this tower, unfortunately for the side of IHC, it cannot run. Lu will be coming into the battle as well, and a tier 1 in the mid lane will fall, equalizing the tower count on the map and pretty much equalizing the gold lead at the moment. Only 1k. That is not enough. That is not enough with how things were going. 4-2-3. He does have an Orchid now, so finally he'll be able to join his team. No BKB on the troll just yet. Nothing to remove the Orchid on either one of the Azure heroes. That is probably what you want to use. Let's see how well they'll be able to do it. Azure. Word stop. Lu might be baiting here. They found 11, has a stampede, immediately gets himself away. The swap was used. Stolen stampede. FY uses it now. This is how he run forward. Se is slowed down to a crawl by the diffusal blade. He loses the HP and the mana. Terrorize does absolutely nothing. No, they're gonna be turning around onto the Pango. Has the rolling thunder. Will he ever get a chance to use it? They misses there with the shadow rolling hit while Lu coming forward. Gonna get silenced up. Can they finish him off? It seems like the silence will be enough, but Ori going through all of them with the rolling thunder. Still the damage is a little bit lacking. Nicely from 4-2-3. He'll be able to survive because of it, and the brambles there will be holding Pango in place. Ori looks very much dead, especially with 11 coming in. The RP will be huge onto the two of them. Nobody to do the damage. Marcy wants to get the hits in. No more Unleash, so he can't do that much any longer. A couple of them onto the bounty hunter. He does fall. 11 staying alive, still very low. Has to be careful of a random shockwave that could kill him. Bach standing his ground, fighting the Nagasiren. He's not winning. 11 comes in with the hoof stomp, gets the kill, and a stolen hoof stomp from FY. Doesn't have the fade bolt. That would have been a triple kill for him. Now Ace coming forward with the bedlam. He might be able to kill him. I am the top support on this map, and Ace survives whilst, well, FY and the rest of his team are wiped. And there's gonna be so much gold into the hands of IHC and so much money into the hands of our viewers if they go to the BTBOOM website, use the promo code DACHA24 and get $500 on their first deposit bonus. That's if you want to use it. 4k gold lead. It is not insurmountable, but it is a solid lead nonetheless. Lu continuing to farm. Once he has his BKB, this game will be looking much different, but he just can't get anything off, so he's gonna have to be a little bit easier on the trigger. Definitely are gonna be needing it. Now the Marcy has the shard. What the hell? Tormentor, it's killing them! Two of the heroes that died, 11 is dead as well! This Tormentor is a murderer! What the hell? What the hell? At least they got the shard. Imagine if they didn't. Oh, what the... I don't even know. It's just gonna open up the Roche. This is the... Okay. I mean, I've seen some weird Tormentor plays, but this has to be up there. Like, it's not a team wipe, but it kind of feels that way for Azure, because they can do whatever the hell they want, and what they want is a Roche for their troll. So he might not have the BKB just yet, but he's definitely gonna have the time to farm it now. What the hell were they thinking? Unreal. Unreal what we have just witnessed. Oh boy, I still can't get it out of my mind. Anyways, Nagasiren has the Eternal Shroud, has the Gossamer Cape as well, though you don't have that one big hit hero on the side of Azure, so it's not that great of an item, but the movement speed is nice. Just making sure that you can outpush the waves even easier. Magnus caught. Will skewer away. Help is coming. Not for him, however. He has been tracked and he will be killed. That's a lot of gold. He does buy a BKB. FY though, looking very much dead. Does have a 4-staff. Stolen track. Will steal the hoof stomp. Will never get to use it. At least he got the track off onto Sanctity. So Azure are gonna know where Sanctity is moving to. But even with the Aegis, you are gonna be 7k gold behind now as Azure. Posturing aggressively on the bottom lane. He does have a Shiva. Has the Yules as well. That's a great item versus the Troll. Once he has the BKB, not so much. But if he pops the ulti and doesn't want a BKB immediately, you can definitely take a lot out of his ulti and disengage if you want to. Plus, if you're caught with the with something, you can still use yourself, buy some time as well. Get the Troll to attack somebody else. Hold lead. Pretty solid here. Map control of IHC. Pretty good too. Marcy looking dead. It is gonna be another track kill into their hands. The Troll is not really a target, though you could track kill the Aegis once. It's really not all that bad. Getting the extra gold out of it. He has been having the level 2 track for quite some time now. See that? 1,000 gold for just a support kill. It does hurt. That's why Azure need to be extra careful about what they do. Sure what that was for, but okay. So how are they looking with smokes on the side of Azure? Don't look too great. They have one on the Marcy. That's about it. On the side of IHC, they don't have any in the shop. And they have one on SAS. So one smoke each. Bach swap into his death pretty much. He does have a BKB. We'll never get a chance to use it. The Stampede damage actually finishes him off as Lu is going to be going into the Brambles. That's a very hard place to fight in. Ori has to Manta. Rolling Thunder. They have the Yules. Okay, that was a little bit of a miscommunication, but either way, stolen Stampede isn't going to be enough for Pango to run away. The Troll uses his ult. He's going to smash the head of the Bounty Hunter. The Bounty is tanky. He's not tanky enough. He cannot finish the Pango because of the song. The song only protected the Pango, nobody else. Man, when the Troll gets on top of you, that really hurts. Lu, finally, he's gonna be getting some revenge there on the Bounty Hunter. The gold exchange, pretty much equal. It looked like Corey was dead. That Yules from the Centaur, I think it came. It was a big problem. He used his Manta, he got silenced up, he got netted, and then he got lifted up by 11. So that miscommunication really cost them. If the Pango would have died earlier, I don't know if Azure even tried to counter that play. Bach is going for a core build as well. So this Magnus will be packing a punch. He already has 300 damage per hit. Even more than that. 320. 321 to be exact. No, 311. Sorry. Naga, what's gonna be the next item? Butterfly, of course. Wants the Bloodthorn later on. Just wants to destroy somebody. This Troll, even he, not gonna be having a good time when the illusion starts attacking him. And it really does help so that your illusions don't miss when they're hit by their whirling axes. Pango is gonna be going for a disperser. He wants another way to purge off things off himself. Really important. Versus the Bounty, versus the Dark Willow, even the net or the Wave of Terror. All those things do matter. FY going for a Lotus Orb. Yep, it's time for Lotus Orbs for sure. We'll see if the Marcy wants that one as well for sure. That's gonna be the case. Going through the Twin Gates. FY, he's the one baiting. They don't know exactly where he is, but he knows where they are. Protected by Zone of Vision currently while his team is coming. The Aegis does expire, so actually they might think that AR don't want to fight. Now they're going to be in a bad situation. Rubik has the 4-step onto the low ground. The Stolen Stampede, he's going to be using it right now, trying to escape, but the Terrorize is going to be onto the 3 of them. And it's going to be the Rubik dead. Sanctity popping his BKB, but he's going to be losing it fairly soon. Let's see how far he can get himself away from. They did find the Marcy, jumping away. The Curse Crown connects only onto him. The buyback from the Rubik is coming through. Esse will be taken down. Takes some time, but he does fall in the end to the Manta Illusions. Lift up onto the Naga Siren, still has the sleep. There's the RP. The Troll pops the BKB, has the ulti. Not going to be using it just yet, so the Naga might survive. Nope, not going to be the case. Starts singing, immediately dies. Yules on the Troll, doesn't do anything. And there's the ulti now. The Hoof Stomp does connect. Blink Dagger in a couple of seconds, not gonna be happening. He can't get out of range, so the Centaur will die as well. What a bait from Azure. They win the fight with 2 buybacks, but they do bring down 2 cores, and the supports are gonna be happy with it. At least Ace gets a consolation prize and has a TP away. Nice one, nice one. Coming out from Azure. Very nice bait. It was FY doing everything there, right? He 4-staffs out. The stun still connects. He had a stolen stampede. Uses it. The terrorize was huge, but I like the decision from Lou not to be using his BKB. He knew that he was gonna survive through it, and he was gunning for a longer fight. In the end, it really did work out. Lou approaching level 20. Is anyone else approaching level 20? Probably not. Gonna be the first one on the map. The RPs from Bach. He doesn't need huge RPs, but he's getting the right RPs and is really being pretty conservative, and he's waiting for the right moment. Azure, their communication in teamfights has been on point in this game, really. Nothing bad to say. Literally nothing bad coming out from them. So there are some mic issues. Hopefully they do get fixed. While we're waiting for them to get fixed, DXB 2024. You have the banner down below. $50 on your first bet. So be sure to get it. The odds now again favoring the side of Azure, and for a good reason. 5k gold lead. It is not enough for this lineup. They just had the opportunity to have a better one, but IHC. It's not looking that great for them any longer. The bounty hunter is still high in terms of net worth, but definitely not as much as he could have been. AC seems to be the item that he's gunning for. Vengeful Spirit has the shard, got it from that fateful tormentor that really did torment IHC and their fans, family, everybody actually. Well, as Array at the same time we're taking it down easily. So there's a smoke from them. What do they see? I only see the top lane. They have a ward here as well, but really nothing to scout Azure, who are 100% aware of this, right? They see nobody on the map, and they're gonna counter smoke this one. Pinging towards the top lane. Roche is not gonna be there. He's gonna be spawning on the bottom lane, though we don't know when. We will be knowing in 2-1. Roche up in a 2.5 minutes. A pretty long Roche respawn. IHC. This is a good read from Azure. It seems 11 wants to go through the twin gates. No, first wants to check the Roche. There will be a bounty hunter illusion there. The troll, is he gonna come through, or is he just going to wait? The scan was used. They're waiting for it to turn green. Now is the time to go. Going through it. They're going through the twin gates, all 5 of them. And 11, not gonna be caught just yet. But nice cure there onto the high ground. They lose the Vengeful Spirit immediately. No terrorize for you. The rebound will stop the cast as they want the Dark Willow. Meanwhile, on the other side, the sleep was used, but Ori will not allow you to TP. The Rolling Thunder, who just annoying. There was a buyback from the Vengeful Spirit, TPing back in. And there's the RP onto the 2 of them. Troll getting low. Doesn't have the BKB. Can't get the Mant off. And there it is. He got the ulti off. Still, the heals will be keeping him in place. So he cannot heal all that much as you would want. Without the Troll, you cannot win the fight. It's time to bail. FY just runs in. Kill me. Don't kill my teammates. Okay, maybe later. They were wanting to chase for more. Not gonna be the case. Azure, they chose this fight, and it didn't go that well. The BKB of the Troll came out a little bit too early. So he couldn't commit when he used his ulti. He used his ulti just to survive a couple of seconds longer, and in the end, he was food for the enemies. In terms of damage done, both of the teams did quite a lot, but that buyback of the Vengeful Spirit actually did make a difference, right? Without the 2 supports, the Troll would be able to go ham, but the Vengeful was there. Now staying in the Roche pit, doing a good job as a support, though quite unlucky for the side of IHC. If the Roche had spawned, this would be huge. It still is a huge teamfight victory, but it is not as big as it could have been. Azure, the gods of Dota are on their side. The IHC 88% win probability. Almost single digit win probability for the side of Azure. Coming into the series, they probably thought, coming into the qualifier, they probably thought we got these guys, but they're gonna have to think twice. This IHC lineup, they've been playing together for a very long time, and they are not to be underestimated. Vengeful Spirit after that is gonna be taking a little bit longer for her agonist, but one fight and it's gonna be there. 20 seconds until the Roche. The RP will be up. No mana on the Pango, however, so Ori, if you want to fight that Roche, you better go back to the base. Pings are coming towards the bottom lane. The thing is, do Azure feel confident enough fighting? They don't have any scans to use. They are going to be hearing the Roche roar. Oh no, actually they won't. It was the troll that got the previous Roche, so the Roche isn't going to be roaring. So when facing the team that last kill him, Roshan will release an angry roar heard everywhere on the map. Damages and increase their... Okay, that's a lot. Second Tormentor, dead. FY does get his shard. It was the Marcy that got the previous one. Not much to buffer team, but buffer self. We'll have that Lotus now. Does the Rubik have his? Yup. Bach, Harpoon at the ready. Double Lotus on AR supports. See? They're all together. 9k gold lead. Quite comfortable for themselves. They're looking towards the Aghanim Scepter. So... the center wants to have the cart. Who do you put in a hitch a ride? I guess just saving somebody and having the extra stampede is nice. How long does it last? 8 seconds duration, and the stampede is 4.5. So they're actually gonna be running quite fast, which is nice. Just running for everybody and slowing them down. Was used. Naga Siren doing a good job. Baiting here in the mid lane, has the butterfly. It's very hard for the troll to do much about it, but he does have an MKB finished, so he does have ways to deal with the butterfly Naga illusions. Bach gonna be stunned up, didn't get the BKB off, but he can do it now. Lotus Orb will protect him. Harpoon to Naga, BKB used, and what happened there? 4-3. The swap didn't work. Actually, the swap was used on Bach onto the Lotus Orb, but either way, 4-3 gets the song off and gets himself away. I'll be fine. Let's have the shard in the Naga Siren, so Song of the Siren does heal everybody. That's a BKB of the Magnus down the drain. I'm actually surprised Seh went for the swap on the Magnus. Maybe just wanted that double swap to stop the animation of Bach for enough for the Naga to escape. As if he had swapped with the Naga, he would have been a goner. Probably was. I'm gonna guess that's what he was thinking. Maybe he just misclicked in the end. Who knows? If that's what he was thinking, it worked out in the end. Tier 2 on the top lane will drop as well. Only one outer tower left for Azure. 4-3. What is he working towards? I'm not sure, but the Centaur has the Aghanim Scepter, so Workhorse is ready. Centaur is built like a workhorse, right? Not too tall, but really, really sturdy. Swap. Ooh, uses the Manta, pops the BKB. It's time to run. At least they're gonna be grabbing Sen. No Aghanim Scepter on him, and 70 seconds on the sidelines. That's pretty much gonna be it when securing that this Aegis doesn't get high ground for the side of IHC. So I think that the Zarei are gonna be happy with it. No reason not to be. But the Naga illusions are still gonna be an issue for you. Shoving in the waves. Abyssal Blade is ready on the Naga too, as Troll. BKB is 6 seconds. He might think about a refresher now. Pressure, Basher, Mjolnir. I'll see what he decides for now. Not making a decision. Has the Vindicator's Axe. That's what I like. Magnus is gonna be finding the Dark Willow. The Stampede gonna be used in the backline. Rubik gone, but the Sleep has been used already. Troll is gonna be coming into that fight. Doesn't have the BKB. Both of the teams have lost a couple of supports, but Rubik buys back. The Dark Willow buying back as well. Now the RP onto the two of them. Lu trying to do damage. Hasn't used the ulti just yet. The Terrorize will connect on him. Onto the three of them, sending them back. Naga only died was the hoof stomp onto the three. And the Lotus Orb protecting the troll. He gets saved there by the Rubik. And Lu, because of it, he will survive. Buck gets 11 into the hands of the troll. The Yules onto the center himself. But Lu is now just going to be punching this bounty hunter. Another Yule's just keeping in place without the BKB. You are nothing to us. And the Rubik did buy back, but FY doesn't want to die again. He wants to be a nuisance to the enemy team, but it looks like without his teammates, there's nothing he can do. A very slow approach to the fight there from IHC, but their spell usages are on point. The triple man Terrorize, the triple man Hoof Stomp right after it. Huge, and that's going to be at least one lane of Rax. Bottom lane is also getting pushed in. The tower will deal with that itself with the glyph activated. But they're pinging out the throne. They want to end it right now, and they might have a chance to do so. Azure, the big titans of China, are being stomped. are being destroyed. 37 minutes in, it looks like they're gonna be losing this game. 4-3 is focusing, he's pinging, guys. There's nothing they can do. The Magnus will buy back. He needs to give his life away for this throw. No RP. Maybe with the skewer, he can make a cool play, but it doesn't look that way as another tier 4 will fall. The throne has been exposed. It's now or never, Azure. It looks like this game is over. The BKB will be used now, but a swap there on sanctity, not even allowing him to get skewered away and focusing on the throne. Azure, they tried to tap out, but they get knocked out of game 1. And it is going to be the victory for the underdog. This last big bounty hunter, the hero in itself didn't do too much, but the tracks